wave dashing up and just wanted the meaty with the 5B. We're not going to talk about that.
Dude, it happens. They made that change to make it a bit better, where when you like wave dash and do
no,
stuff. But
that change wasn't for wave dashing. Like, there's no way to really like change that without like futzing with the input system even more. That one was mainly for like people trying to do like a
fireball after
like a dash or like a walk up. That's what that change was for.
Yeah.
Because for the wave dash input, since I'm on pad, it's harder for me to get like a clean 6-2, 6-2 input. So I kind of roll it. So sometimes when I'm going from like 2 back to 6, I'll accidentally like roll a 3.
You'll get that notch down there.
So sometimes that will happen. So, but I just need to go back to neutral just for like a brief moment, and then that'll clear the input reader. Oh, actually, even better. If you tap, if I let go of rev, that's how you wave dash. You hold rev and do 6-2, 6-2. If you tap rev, it'll clear your input buffer.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
That's actually really handy.
Yeah, because like it's a button press, so the game reads it reads that as the next input, and then it's clear from there. It's actually really useful for like a lot of things, especially if you still have trouble with doing like walking 2-3-6. If you just like throw in like a rev tap in there, it'll help clear that problem up. But right now, Azulito and Chivo going at it, both playing kind of slow. Really light taps from both players so far.
Hokutomaru taking that space kind of in the air, where he can't really be contested by Hokutomaru or Hotaru unless Hotaru moves forward. Okay, nice.
Yeah, did the
2RC in order to just kind of say, I don't care about your kind of weird meaty option, because it's not special cancelable unless it's on hit. But
it has a lot of range though, and that range is definitely safe.
Yeah, probably something where you don't expect your opponent to be able to meaty from that range. Okay, but we got Chivo back in the corner here doing the bread and butter for Hokutomaru. Half your life is gone. You're in the corner. Here's the mixed vortex. Now, we were talking about this SPG at the end for Azulito. It's kind of not... I don't feel like it's the best option. Usually you get towards the end of your health bar and you'll already be at high rev. You won't have a lot of times to use it.
Yeah. Or, you're just in a situation where like one touch will kill you.
Yeah.
And this is one thing I've noticed. Azulito's ref management might be the chink in his armor, so to say, because he does kind of put himself in that kind of danger like a lot. And doing that against like a character like Billy or Hokutomaru that can easily like push you into rev when you're just trying to like thread that line, it can be pretty rough.
Yeah.
Oh, he's going with that meaty option again?
Yeah.
It makes sense because, switching against Hokutomaru, his rev blow is like so good.
Yep.
That like, sometimes you might, oh no.
Disaster strikes.
It could have been worse. It could have been worse. He could have got put in the corner.
Yeah, that's true. Could have.
Yeah, it's way better. I'm just
okay. Nice setup here. Oh, he held rev and he was holding back. He got the.
He got back dash.
Yeah, he got the run because he swapped over sides.
Yeah.
The tech that you typically use to stop people from rolling or catch rolls. Bite him in the ass.
It is just straight up better.
Oh, okay.
Smoke the teleport.
Yeah, these teleports have not been working out too well.
And this is another thing I've noticed with Azulito. Azulito lets the full spin.
Yep.
Lets it rock. That is and I noticed it and I messed up.
It pushes them too far away, right?
No. A lot of characters can you hyper defense that final hit. And then just dial in something because you have so much extra time with hyper defense. Just dial in like an invul option, and it'll beat out the EX projectile. And if they don't do anything after EX spin, like most of those same options will also beat her just doing nothing.
I do feel like the hyper defense system in this game, it's kind of a good like. A lot of times, players instinctually want to do like close D, close C as the plus frames, but those like hyper defend guard cancel options almost completely smoke those.
Yeah.
It's something where it's like, okay, even you do close D break and you don't do an option after that, there's a lot of characters that still can kind of take their turn from you or you might get a hit or combo. Chivo busting out of the corner here. Azul had a good chance of keeping that pressure in.
Nice EX teleport. Doing that from the air, especially after the double jump, will just catch people. See, again, once again, that same sequence. I wonder if Chivo's going to catch on to that. Oh. Okay.
Just pressing that really good 7-frame
5B. Hotaru 5B is it's the nuts. It's a really good button.
Yep. Okay. Now able to get it confirmed. Not low enough down, even though it was wild punish.
Once again, doing the same EX string. I need Chivo to catch on to that.
Oh, nice.
What a read with the overhead. Seeing the command grab coming and smoking it.
Yep. Push to the corner. Let's go. Let's play the game. What will you do? All right. Nice delay tech. Yep. Just couple lights.
Yeah, you know, like in that kind of situation, not the scariest. Hotaru has great offense, but not the best mix.
Yeah. Okay.
Chivo once again just letting it go.
I think he's okay with just having his opponent spend all that rev gauge. Like, Chivo's patient through and through, right?
This is that there's also a gap between the spins and the fireball.
Is this going to kill? I think it's going to kill.
Yep, there it goes.
Yep, what damage? Oh my god.
Hey,
How can...
he learned? Hey, he learned it from Andy.
Sure. This is like this weird fly that you can't swat, and then when he hits you with like jump B or something like that, you see half your health disappear, and it's like, okay, whatever, I guess.
Well, it's just that like his damage is like extremely consistent, which is the thing that makes him really strong. But typically, it's not like super high until he spends the meter for that cash.
It's that meter.
And yeah, Cho Fuhudan does so much damage for I don't know why.
Chivo's really good at just playing defense and saying, I'll block on wake up.
Yeah.
He's not spending that super on reversal. I think his game plan part of it is I am going to hit you like 2 or 3 times and kill you. Like, make me block 3 or 4 sequences. That's whatever.
Okay.
Oh,
Let's see, does Chivo know how to deal with this?
He's
got a little unawares. You know, everybody gets one.
Ooh. Okay.
Meaty jump deep, and didn't do anything off of it.
Let's go. That
yeah,
air stall in the
like,
air.
If I'm getting knocked out, I'm going out on my boy.
Yeah. Rock 2C is pretty good at answering the double jump and the air stall from Hotaru. So oh my gosh! Except for in that situation, what the hell?
You still do have to time it.
Yeah.
You know, double jump, air stall. You know, jump B kind of like tweaks Hokutomaru. His hurt box, so it's more horizontal than like vertical and everything like that. Okay, so Azulito going for the hoopty stuff. Shout outs to homeboys in space.
Oh my gosh!
Blow.
And
this is kind of the problem with doing final SVG right here. If someone starts on first, your options if you've committed to like something and they do rev blow, your only option is you have to react to like super or your invul DP.
Oh my gosh. Oh, I think he thought he was still going to get hit by that.
Yeah.
The teleport doesn't have a backside hitbox at all, but it does look like his jump B, which does.
Yeah.
So I can understand
and like I'm going to say this, and it is hard. I only got it off once on Chivo. Sometimes, you know, if you're just chilling and you're worried about that, no.
Guard gauge is kind of cranked for Chivo. He does not want his guard gauge branked. Honestly, I would have thought he would be okay with it.
There we go.
Okay. Oh, bad.
I don't know about doing the command grab that scales the damage and the confirm when their mid screen is weird. Okay. All right, there we go. Azulito was able to hold on.
I feel like this is a mistake that Chivo makes. He made the same thing in your mesh. His guard gauge was cranked. You just kept going for resets, and he kept getting hit. I think it's okay to have your guard gauge get broken as long as you live.
The funny thing is, that was actually me messing up. Don't tell nobody.
Dude,
I meant to super.
I was giving you props, dude. I was like, okay, he understands.
I can't let the people think that I'm like smarter than I actually am, because then people got expectations. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I understand that, dude.
It's
Tell it as it is.
It's like how you need to make sure you don't become too valuable at work. You know what I mean?
True.
And Azulito, speaking of valuable, getting mad value out of that 5C right now. Unfortunately, almost had it again. Wasn't able to punish the with throw tech, but they're going to get that wall bounce.
Okay.
Do it like his daddy. Let's go.
Okay, at first I wasn't sure about this rock pick. He seemed a little bit nervous, but I think as he got kind of these plays in, he's like, okay, we're just going to do that fun command dash mix, do the, okay. Also that DP break, really good combo confirm. He didn't do that much on Hotaru, even though she has good options.
It was like a weird height, so kind of limited in like what all else you get.
Oh,
there
we go. Just the walk forward, walk back. Give him the shimmy.
The bane of my existence in KOF 15, that 5C.
Dude, he gets such a good combo off of it too.
At least, unlike in KOF 15, it doesn't frame trap off of 2A.
Yeah, and I mean, even in this game, his 5C is a lot more like, punishable. It's something you can't really break for plus frames or even like a good situation. But okay.
Yeah, and I think even like EX Refukun doesn't really like block string after, so your only option is to
what side was that even on?
Burn Knuckle, which can be iffy.
Maybe dead here.
No, just barely alive.
Barely. What's the mix? Overhead. Okay. Oh, no. Usually
not ready for the air SPG though.
Chivo's really good at getting the anti-airs in. I think he got a little antsy and just wanted to go up and go for like a grab or a throw or a strike.
I need to find. I think it was a native that posted it. Hotaru, like once he has you cornered, off of most knockdowns can actually do a jump back meaty air a shuriken.
Oh, I've seen that a lot.
Like it hits right as they wake up after like a hard knockdown.
Yeah.
And so you can keep people locked down and just try to control them in the corner. Maybe not necessarily go for like a mix or anything, but again, Hokutomaru, not exactly the best mix, but great offense. So might be something that Chivo might want to look into learning how to do.
Chivo's showing a lot of nerves as far as coming to how to play neutral now. That Rock has a lot more options.
That rev blow does so much damage.
Yeah. Okay. I remember towards the beginning of this game and even during the betas when they were showing off, that SPG used to be like the bane of my existence. I felt like I try to hop it, I'd always get blown up. There's a little bit of satisfaction from that frustration to see that just completely whiff. And that's, oh my gosh, how do you get on the other side there? Okay, push him to the corner.
Punch super, get a lot of damage.
Oh,
nice
okay.
jump back from Azulito.
Yep. Chivo's.
Does that maybe not work on Hokutomaru? I don't know. Wait, no. You have to do Burn Knuckle Rapuken, then you do it. I don't think doing Burn Knuckle straight to the jumping like slash.
Oh.
I don't think that works.
It's like a really tight timing, I know.
That was definitely supposed to be Shine Knuckle off of that light confirm.
Okay. Chivo's got a couple of these anti-air hits that he's not been able to confirm fully. Dude, I am so scared for him every time he goes for a neutral upper body and vuln move, especially against a character like Rock, where you have this huge duff where even if you're a little bit late, you can still apply pressure.
Yeah. Going for it again. Nice.
That's going to get him.
Yeah, it's
yes,
smoke,
sir.
Rising tackle.
Nice,
so
nice.
It's gonna be
Chivo takes
in
it.
Grand Finals.
Good luck, man.
You've always been so cool, Rock. So put
I did like seeing those adaptations switching to that Rock. I did feel like that match was a bit more comfortable for azulitodust. I know Chivo's not the biggest fan about that matchup either. Basically, everyone was just kind of a well-rounded Shoto-like character. I feel like he's got a little frustration against, but he did a good job hanging in there. Got thrown off his game a little bit with the Rock beginning with, but that was a good kind of call out at the end. Just saying, I don't care what your option is. I'm just going to super.
Silly. That's the best I could do.